If you are a regular viewer of this podcast, you know where I'm at today. I am at the Henry County Courthouse. It's January 31st, and the Henry County, Iowa Board of Supervisors have a meeting today, and thought I'd come along and check out some things that are on the agenda. One of the things on the agenda is the extension of the Alternative Energy Planning and Zoning Moratorium. It was currently in effect till March of 2025. It's now been extended to the first part of September 2025. So you get to see all the discussion on that on this episode. And this episode is brought to you by Grinder Auto Body of Washington, Iowa, using state-of-the-art techniques and decades of experience to get your car back on the road after an accident. Car Doctor of Washington, Iowa. No matter who Frankensteined it, they can fix and clean and customize it. McDonald Boneyard of Keota, Iowa, for all of your farm equipment and auto recycling needs. Hinshaw Trailer Sales of Richland, Iowa. You need a trailer. They've got your trailer, and they fix what they sell and don't in their full-time repair shop. Girling Repair of Winfield, Iowa. If your mower is dead, call Fred, your Husqvarna, Aaron's, and Gravely dealer. Fred also fixes and sells snow blowers. B&B Propane and the family of jet stops. And Dutch Market and Coffee Talk of Washington, Iowa. Dutch Market can take care of all of your grocery needs. And if you have a business and you need a different locale, you can have a business meeting in their conference room. Or if your family you want to get together, you can use their conference room and it's free. Give them a call today to reserve that. And Coffee Talk now has their drive-thru open, so you can pull right up and order sandwiches, coffee, baked goods, ice cream, right there, all in Washington, Iowa. And they all present the award-winning Southeast Iowa Today. I'm John Bain, author of Christie's Journey, The Beat Goes On, and your host. On to the moratorium update.
Next thing on our agenda is a motion to extend the wind turbine moratorium. In discussion with Joe and Steve, I took that upon myself, and then I talked to the other two, that we need to extend this moratorium. To handle this correctly, Steve.
Let's first get a motion on the table to extend the moratorium.
I'll make a motion to extend the moratorium.
And then I'll second it, and then get it.
And then we'll have discussion, and then if we need to amend the motion to include the date, we can put the date in the amended motion.
We have a motion and a second.
Yes.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? None.
And Mr. Chairman, if I may, we're doing this motion. Our original resolution a year ago authorized us to extend the moratorium or to terminate it early. So we're acting under that resolution with this motion. This will be a motion to extend it. Reasons are we're still working on the ordinance, so we need some additional time. With this motion, we're still reserving the right to terminate it early or extend it again if needed.
Okay. With that, we need some discussion on the amount of time that we think we need, knowing what P&Z is up to and what we need. I think we need a 3-month extension. Do you have any other thoughts on that, Steve?
I do. I'd prefer a 6-month resolution, or an extension rather, just because of what we don't know at this point. We continue to get more information on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. We know that folks on the Planning and Zoning Commission continue to struggle to get good information, and every time we meet they get better information, and I know that they've had some opportunity to review some of the information from an early on basis, and more information is coming in on a daily basis. We also have the opportunity to understand what the new presidential climate is going to be, with legislation that maybe surrounds some of the information that we don't know yet about wind turbines or solar energy. So I think a 6-month would probably behoove us better in the long term, to allow us to let that information come to us so that we can do a better job of not just creating the ordinances, but really be in line with where the economic climate is going to be in the long term.
I understand that, but also in the same token, I don't wanna sit here and just keep spinning our wheels at all.
Wow.
And so that's why I thought the 3 months.
I understand that this has been going on for a while, but I think it's all good information. I think we continue to learn good information on a regular basis. I would like to see the planning and zoning folks continue their work, maybe get really truly organized and focus on specifics and make sure that we get those concerns covered more quickly so that we can do that. But that's why, right now, I feel like 6 months is a better opportunity for us in the long run. And like Steve said, we can shorten it, we can lengthen it, but at least this gives us a little time to be able to work and not have to come to another crunch.
So with that caveat that we can shorten it,
We can,
I will, to get it in place, I'll go along with you.
okay.
So do you have a motion?
I would like to
We
make a
amend the
motion.
motion?
Right, it'll be a motion to amend the motion on the table to specific date.
6 month time frame, which is,
Well, let's just make 6 months out, so it's from March, so let's say,
Calculate the day and then we'll end it at midnight.
let's say October 1. All right. September 1.
September
September 1.
1 or 2.
September 2nd. Take a motion
That's
to
my
amend our
motion.
motion.
Yeah, to amend that.
I'll second that. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor to amend the motion to extend our current moratorium on wind till September 2nd, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, none.
And now the original motion's still on the table, so you're,
Motion to approve the extension or the moratorium,
Motion to approve the moratorium.
I second. And we all second it, so all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, none.
So, an extension for 6 more months. We've been covering this thing on this podcast for a year now. It was January 31st of 2024 when I started covering it. And I'm not going to give up. I know you're not going to give up either. Let your elected officials know how you feel. And I'm trying to help let you see what they're talking about as it happens, because not everybody can go to these meetings. So thank you for watching. And if you like this episode, make sure to give it a like and follow and subscribe. It's free. Thank you to my sponsors, Griner Auto Body, Car Doctor, McDonald Boneyard, Hinshaw Trailer Sales, Grilling Repair, B&B Propane, and the family of Jet Stops, the Dutch Market, and Coffee Talk. I'm your host, John Bain. Stay friendly, Southeast Iowa.